Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Just the vanilla game, it's not a randomizer or anything. But we are in between temples here, having just completed the Fire Temple, and we have a full wallet. So I think it is time to become a kid again and go spend all this money on magic beans. Because that makes logical sense in some fashion or another in the context of this game. And since we have the Bolero of Fire most recently, we could go plant one in that spot. I don't think I have to change my shield. I don't recall that being a thing, even though you think it would burn up. It's thundering out there right now, which is very nice. I was just sitting out there. I actually captured some lightning. I took a picture and got it on the camera. Pretty cool. That's still one of my favorite things, is to just sit. Yeah, when we used to sit in the garage up in New Jersey where I grew up when I was a kid, in the summer months whenever we got crazy storms, we would just sit in the garage in lawn chairs and just enjoy the storm. And I still find that enjoyable. I get excited when there's bad weather. I don't know if it's just the anxiety rush of it or something, but it's calming too. So how you guys doing? Today, whatever today is now. I was thinking about brain scans earlier. I know that's completely random. But don't you think, in terms of mental health, the very first thing they should do is a brain scan? Why would you not want your treatment to be specialized specifically towards what's wrong with you? Like, it's one thing to talk about feelings and basically understand that you have... Hey, Navi. Yeah, Zora's River, that's where we're headed. But yeah, you have, like, depression or something. Like, how many of those brain scans have we seen where they show a normal, healthy brain versus a brain with depression? And the healthy brain is lit up like Christmas, and the depressed one is basically not even on. But anyway, chomp chomp chomp. We have the legendary magic beans. I'll sell them only to you. Super price 80 rupees. We might be able to just pull this off, actually. Because we still have a frog to play for. Do you want magic beans? They aren't cheap, but do you still want them? I can't let them go for less than 90 rupees a piece. Yeah. We'll get a payout of 50 for the last frog. And then riding down the river, the last one is a 20 rupee payout, so that'll be perfect. Yeah, if it wasn't so expensive, I would love to go get various brain scans done and see what my specific brain... what areas are lacking in terms of what's considered healthy, and see if there's any kind of treatment that could specifically target that, you know? But I think it's just circumstantial. Got the Song of Storms, too, we could play, and... well... I don't know when they do their little butterfly catching game. Wow, that melody is so cool, Rivet. Singing in the rain, oh, what a feeling. Please take this as a token of our froggish gratitude. Yeah, see, the frogs know that storms are... Actually, the frogs... There's this little drainage area by me, And every time it rains, the frogs have a field day in there, just chirping away, doing whatever noises they make. There we go, that's the 100 we need. I think you only need 3 or 4 magic beans total to get everything in the game, but whatever. We have magic beans, do you want them? Huh, huh? 100 rupees for 1 piece. Here we go. That's all the beans in the game. Oh, too bad, we're sold out. Chomp chomp, what? Oh, these beans are not for sale. He's got, those are the true magic beans, the endless one that he keeps going in. That reminds me, I got some blueberries I gotta start eating before they get funky. Should have snacked on them earlier. I had Chex Mix instead, which is just a salty disaster, comparatively. Let's go plant this bean in the graveyard so we can get that heart piece. And we can also start off the Biggoron stuff too. Or finish it off. This guy's back to life because we went back to the past. People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too. Alright. They do call him the young punk. We should have enough spiders. I kind of checked before I hit recording. Or the record button, rather. Oh, this is the giant's wallet. Okay. So I guess 50 is the heart piece. I know 40 is the bomb chew. Well, that's kind of perfect. So that means the bunny hood we could do now, too. That worked out perfectly, unintentionally, just now. Gotta get bugs in a bottle, man. I know there's some in the graveyard. There we go. That's another heart piece down. I guess we could open the well as well. Oh yeah, it's under the rock. What am I doing? Yeah, so after we beat this game, I really gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm wildly impressed by anybody who knows what they want to do and like makes it happen. I mean, I'm sure if you're dead set and you know for sure what you want to do. Get the spider back here real quick. It's like, how do you know, though? That's what's so crazy. They expected us to know since we were 18 what we wanted to do. And now I'm almost 35. And I still don't know. Let's make it... Just remember that, since this is on the emulator that crashes sometimes at nighttime in the windmill, I want to make it daytime before I trigger this cutscene. Yeah, we could just screw everything I just said and do the bottom of the well instead. Do I want to? Go around, go around. What fun, I'm so happy. I'm a music man who loves to go around and around. I'm trying to come up with a musical theme inspired by this windmill, going around and around and around. Go around. It really does sound like that. I always like this faster version. Go around, go around! What? It's going way too fast! Yes, sir, it is. Ah, well, the good song is now over. Yeah, I'm not feeling the well. Partially, but I think we should do what I always do pre-Water Temple and get the Biggoron sword. But before that, since we're still a kid, let's bunny hood it up. Too bad it doesn't make you run faster. That is such a cool thing that they added in the randomizers coming from Majora's Mask. I always wonder if it's boring to say less in these videos, or if it's more relaxing. I think it's a fine line. Because there's some people that just no matter what, they're like thinking it's heroic to make these videos. But they can't all be that great. I mean, the numbers don't lie. I think some of them are pretty bad, actually. Where is this guy? There he is. That's right, he doesn't sit down until nighttime, so this actually worked out perfect, too. P-hat, settle down. It's nighttime, you're not supposed to be out. Is this guy a Hylian or what? I guess so. It's just his gauntlets and stuff make me, for some reason, want to say... Well, why would I say he's a Gerudo? That's what I was about to say just now, but we know that's a race of all women. Except for one man every 100 years. I bet with those long ears you can hear the voices. Oh, these are genuine rabbit ears from the animal of legend. I don't care how expensive it is. Please sell it to me. Yes. My longtime dream, returning to the wildlife. Finally, the actor, stage, and prop have been united. What? It's a 50 rupee mask, but he paid you a crazy amount of money for it. More money than you can count. Go back to the mask shop and pay back just 50 rupees of this money. Well, there we go. We got a full giant's wallet. And all the beans are bought. So what are we going to do? We haven't even opened a single 200 rupee, except for in the fire temple just now. So there's all those grottos with 200 rupees in them still, and... Make it daytime, and... See him take off. There he goes. And let's just get down to business. Trade in the mask. And then I guess we want to take out the Mask of Truth because there's still the Deku Theater thing. I don't want to go all the way over there, though. I know we do have the song, so it wouldn't be too too out of the way. Oh great, you sold it. Please pay me back 50 rupees for the bunny hood now. Oh yeah, very well done. All the masks are sold out. I knew I could trust you. As a reward, I will lend you this special mask. Oh yeah, that's right, he just gives it to you. This is the Mask of Truth. It's a mysterious mask passed down by the Sheikah. With this mask, you can see into other people's minds. It's useful, but scary. Why is it scary? You may find out as you grow older and discover the true meaning of life. What? I guess it's scary just because you don't really want to know what people are thinking of you. From now on, you can borrow any mask you want. Just have faith. Yeah, so we got the Gerudo mask. With its charming eyes, it makes a great lady's disguise. Zora mask, you'll look cool swimming while you wear it. And the round face makes you a little happier with the Goron one. I would probably take out the Gerudo one just because it's so unique to this game. But yeah, let's get down to business. I don't got no time to play around. What is this? No, yeah, we're gonna go finish the Biggoron thing now, because that's gonna take some time. I think we're on the Poacher's Saw, so that goes to Gerudo Valley. And then we're gonna have to do Ice Cavern too. Yeah, we've got a loaded video here. And what are we gonna say to fill all that time? That's always the toughest thing, man. Could say very little. Make it a sleepy video. Nah, but all I've been thinking about since whatever ramblings I've said thus far in all the previous episodes, it's just really just how do you figure out what you want to do in life? That's the big pressing question right now. And the brain scan thing, I want to see what my particular brain looks like and see what well-read neurologists have to say about it. But I don't think that's ever going to happen because that's a specialty doctor and that's expensive. Even if you're at your max deductible with insurance and stuff, I don't know that that kind of thing would be covered. And I don't know if you could just freely do that. I think you might have to have a referral and something notably wrong with you to get certain scans done, because I think it's also radiation exposure depending on the scan. There's a test they only do in rats where they can actually view neurons firing on and off, but I don't think they can do that with humans for whatever reason. It's just ethical reasons, probably. Kia! Here we go, this guy's crazy yell. That saw, it's mine! But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My big Goron tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. Your coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw? Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry that I can't give you something as good in return, but take this anyway. Get the broken Goron sword. Alright. What else can we do here? The music serenades us. This is 50 rupees, that'll max us back out. Bunny hood expense. Could buy a blue potion, I suppose. Just as the music was about to get real good, we just ruined it all. I don't know, what do you think about the Gerudo Valley music? Can any of the remixes out there beat the original? Motorcycles going by and stuff. This will get us right by Biggoron, and we can also get that other heart piece because we planted the bean. I laughed at the motorcycle thing because if it does get picked up, which it often does, there's another heart container. It's just so out of place in Hyrule, though, you know? Unless we're talking about Breath of the Wild. Right on Biggoron's back door. Looking out my back door. Just got home from Illinois. Locked the front door, oh boy. Got to sit down, take a rest on the porch. I like the way that guy sings, man. Oh, whoops. That broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go see the King Zora. Please go get the eye drops. Yes, the prescription. We could just clean sweep this, but don't we have to thaw him out? And the only way to do that is to dip into Ice Cavern. Oi! Zit! Oh yeah, thunder's going on again. I wonder if that'll get picked up. It's kind of quiet, it's not super loud. Can we get the other spider before morning comes? Still don't need those 50 rupees. Morning's coming! Yes! Very good. Man, Biggoron is moaning all something fierce. So the fastest way would be through the woods. Feels like so long ago we were here. But it wasn't that long, I guess. Look at that cloud just permeate the screen to reflect evil, you know? Or snow. Could listen to that waterfall and some rain in the background. Pretty much all night long. It's just you can't mute the music though, that's the problem. Sorry. It is faster though. Yeah, crap, we gotta thaw this guy out. I had a feeling, but I also kind of slightly forgot about that. Oh, what the? That slowdown was weird just now. Ice Cavern's not too long, but it is a thing we gotta get through. Let's switch back to this tunic just because it bothers me to be heat resistant in a cold area. Because you would think you would almost want to keep that heat in, you know? The thunderstorms here have been long-lasting anymore. Normally these things last like 10 minutes, but they've been lingering for like an hour or two. Just these deep rumbles that just stay in the sky. I'm not complaining, it makes for a nice relaxing time. Oh, that thing. Seriously. That was a little bit sloppy. I like this place. As far as the music goes, anyway. I don't actually like the Ice Cavern, but... Now, there's a glitch with King Zora. I think if you hold R, he gives you the eyeball frog instead of the tunic or something. Or maybe it's the other way around when you're doing the eyeball frog. If there's a way to lock yourself out of getting Biggoron's sword, or the tunic. I forget which one. Are any of you guys left-handed like Link? What's the percentage again that they say people are left-handed? Yeah, what the heck? Why is it... I was trying to backflip, but it is not registering the back input, I guess. This room is always kind of a pain. We got to actually ditch our 7-year-old milk. And probably the bugs, too, because we need... To thaw the shop and King Zora, we gotta get double 2 to 3 bottles of blue fire. Although the shop doesn't really matter. It stinks, man. I got those bugs specifically for the spider rounds. But I suppose it's a little late, like that one where we fell down Gerudo Valley. Probably unlikely that I'm gonna go back there as a kid. I mean, we'll definitely get 50 Skulltulas healed, but all 100? I don't know. I'll have to see how the comments... I'm recording a little bit ahead here. Actually, if I space out the uploads too, it might end up being a lot ahead. Get out of here, you guys. Nothing but pests. Yeah, I'll have to see what people want. I mean, on that poll, there were people saying it'd do 100%, but... I don't know. We'll just have to see towards the end of things. I always forget. For some reason, this never stays in my memory which of these things in this room leads to the short one with more fire, and which one leads to the way forward. This is feeling like the way forward, which is not what I want right now. Yeah. But see, even if I say to myself now, okay, so coming from the map room, it's the one closest to you. It's unlikely the next time I play this game that I'll remember that. I don't know why, I just don't ever retain this room in my head. Maybe we gotta do a brain scan. No, I don't know. We're just gonna have to systematically do this room one bucket at a time here. We got this compass, we got the piece of heart, we gotta fill up both bottles before we leave. And the sculptula. It actually does sort of feel like work in a way. Where it's just like another day on the job. It's like, okay, I gotta do this and then this. Step by step. What is the most heroic thing you've ever done in real life? I bet you some of you have some crazy answers to that. Like, have you ever saved somebody's life? Wait, do we need the hammer? That might be Ganon's castle that I'm thinking of. That's another thing, I don't know. Something about the icy regions. Whoops. But alright, Ice Cavern or Great Bay Temple, which is better? Great Bay Temple, man. Compared to this place, which is basically nothing but collecting silver rupees. I don't know why, something about going through that hallway just now made me think of Majora's Mask. I don't know what. Because I guess maybe Snowhead or something. Now, Ice Cavern or Snowhead Temple. Neither one is exactly stellar. Yeah, the hammer was definitely Ganon's castle that I was thinking. Yeah, that's actually tough. Because in Snowhead you get to be a Goron. But in the Ice Cavern you get to hear the Serenade of Water at some point. And you get to see that one cool room where it all takes place. But I guess I would have to give it to Snowhead still, because this is just scooping fire and collecting rupees. The music is way more peaceful though. The music wins over Snowhead. Did you guys ever play the bells in school? I had a close friend of mine who was in choir or something, and he was the one who played the bells whenever there was a concert going on. I just remember a table full of various sized bells, and him just occasionally picking one up and making it ding. This room is awesome. I love the wallpaper. Wasn't it in one of my early randomizers I called, I think, the episode Tom Nook's Wallpaper or something, because it looks like something you'd get in Animal Crossing. And now our first item, besides the ocarina, that really should have from the start been assigned to the D-pad. We meet again, Link. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move. Like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. But what if it doesn't, though? Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. That's dangerous. Yeah, that one's always good. Link, I'll see you again. Oh yeah, this is where he starts trying to stop her. Yeah, that was an interesting line. I forget the first part of it already, though. Time passes, people move, like a river's flow, it never ends. Young love turns to deep affection. What did they say? What did she say before that? I liked the thing before it better than the young love thing. Something about noble ambition? Young minds turn to noble ambition or something? But see, that's the kind of stuff that I'm always talking about. This goes right in tandem with what I was saying about how do you figure out what you want. Because if you never figure it out, you never will reach those stages. But I guess it's just speaking of time itself. Like, no matter what you do, time's never gonna stop. It just flows like a river. But that second half, young love turns to deep affection. But what if it doesn't? What if you have young love, but then it falls apart? Or it just never quite reaches that deep affection that everybody hopes to find? And young minds turn to noble ambition. Again, what if that, like, that's the figuring out what you want thing? Like, that's definitely one of the number one things that just boggles my mind and drives me nuts. The fact that that does seem to be just the way it goes. If you turn your head and let somebody grow up... Yeah, whatever about the iron boots. If you turn your head away from a 10-year-old kid, and then you turn your head back 30 years... No, not 30 years later. Let's say 15, 20 years later. That person is going to be doing something. I hope this works. One time it didn't. Yes! Anyway, more on that in a second. I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. You got a Zora tunic. This diving suit is adult size, so it won't fit a kid. Wear it and you won't drown underwater. Let's put that on right now. Oh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them, you might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? Absolutely. Yeah, you see that little hiccup there? I think this is the one if you hold R. Whatever, we got an eyeball frog. Let's go. Yeah, today is a perfect example of that because of things like Facebook. Find one of your classmates that you haven't actually talked to in 20 years, and they're doing something right now. Something that they're satisfied with, probably. Something that they chose. Young minds turn to noble ambition. Or whatever the heck that sheet said just now. But yeah, I have to ask, what if it doesn't though? It's just, yeah. I guess you can wait and wait and wait your whole life away. But most people, without fail, will make some kind of move and land somewhere relatively where they want to be. So it seems anyway on the surface when you look out there and start seeing where people are 20 years later from when you last remembered them. People grow up, time passes, people change, or people move, whatever the heck that Serenade of Water intro was. Like a river's flow, it never ends. I just can't help but harp on it because I struggle with that moving on thing. And where a lot of people did make choices and turn into ambition, I just kind of waited. And wasn't really sure. Waited in a mass amount of uncertainty, I guess. And hesitated to make any kind of major move. Anyway, I don't think there's any more elaboration needed there. This doesn't seem to work here. Oh wow! I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious, tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Yoing, 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 yoing. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. What? These are for making Biggoron's eye drops. Oh, how disappointing! You should have said so in the first place. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young, you can do it. You got legs, you can walk. As my one teacher said to me one time. 4 minutes they give you for this one. We gotta do it. What's that thing in Mario Sunshine, the opening to Super Mario Sunshine, when it does the TV advertisement for Delfino Isle? And the Piantas are talking, and he's like, succulent seafood, but then at one point he's like, and I don't know what he says there. Maybe that's not enough to go off of, but yeah. Oh, the weather thing on my TV, or not my TV, my computer, just changed to heavy T-storms. T-storm always sounds like a rapper or something. Did anybody else used to think that the eye drops, at least in their 3D form, their 3D model, looked kind of tasty? The 2D one looks like a bottle of perfume. But, the 3D model looks like a bunch of tasty water from the fountain of youth or something. I think I will snack on some blueberries at the end of all this. It's a healthy thing, it's good for your heart, they say. Unless you have GERD, you gotta watch out with berries. Oh, we never planted this bean. I do have GERD, but only sometimes it seems like. I don't know, I think I've gotten used to living with acid reflux or something. Where I don't know if I actually have stuff or if it's just the way it is. Ooh, said the cow. You think you can be happy alone for the rest of your life? Because there's this pressure to find somebody to spend your life with, you know? This whole figuring out what you want to do thing and me struggling with it is kind of putting a damper on the whole holding down a relationship thing. It's almost like if I don't figure it out soon, or at least, like, even if just, you gotta decide something. Like, if I'm like, I'm gonna do YouTube forever, even if it's not successful. Like, I just have to put my foot down and make that decision, but it's just so hard to commit to something like that. I don't think that's my path anyway. I think the path has run its course. It's gone as far as it can, I think. Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now. I always like the trickle noise. Wow! This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Just wait patiently. Man, we were just on about waiting and how it's like the worst thing ever. I forgot about this. We got a song of, or sun song. 3 days. 3 days, 3 nights. I always like how the map of this place looks like a big Goron fist. So that's 1. Coming up on 2. Sorry for always going on about real life stuff, but it's a lot of time to fill with commentary in these videos, so you gotta talk about something, you know? And I guess it's easy to go all existential because we're constantly in crisis. I don't know. Anybody have that Goron symbol tattoo? That big Goron has on his arm? Alright. That sword is my finest work. You got the Biggoron sword, forged by a master smith and won't break. There we go. Somehow we did it. So next up is the water temple. Alright, that's enough of that. Sorry for being annoying. Thank you guys for watching. Water temple is up next. Take care.